Greetings to all my toy friends out there. I'm Will.
I'm Jim.
That's Jim. And we are the 1-8 team. Well, also you're part of the 1-8 team too. First of all, just a happy Father's Day to every father out there, especially the All Father, Odin. Always have to, make him an offering on this day.
As you should.
Yes. I wanted to get the clip from. Do you remember that when they had the Incredible Hulk live action in the 80s with Thor, and the way he summoned Thor was he would just yell Odin, and they like lightning would come down. It was awesome. I wanted that sound clip because I wanted to, but I didn't have time for that crap. So yeah, so we're back. We're talking 1-8 team stuff. We're going all scale mode today. So, I was going to get a warning and just say, we're going to talk about other scales. Last week, I couldn't make the show because my car broke down. So I spent the weekend getting greasy and turning wrenches. And I'm happy to say that I did fix what could have been a $600 problem with a $6 part. And a day of my life. So I'm happy about that.
Nothing wrong with being thrifty.
Yeah. No.
Especially when you got to save up for a toy convention.
Yeah, and it's like 2 weeks before the show, this happens, and I'm like, come on, Let's say hi to the people in the chat. Zaymut Rogue, not sure if he's going to be here. He said he'll try and make it, but if not, he'll be on the replay squad. And a happy Father's Day. So yeah, thank you. Shapen's Hammer says say hi to Pixel Dan at Joefest as cool. Neon Zartan. Okay, cool. Does he cosplay as Neon Zartan? That's gonna be fun. I like that one. Neon Ninja Zartan, right? Happy Father's Day to all the dads, pirates. Happy Father's Day to you. I hope I can make it. He's having an early Father's Day dinner. Well deserved. So that's very cool.
Ooh, today'd be a good day to do some barbecue.
Yeah, schmodulok. I like to roast schmodulok. That is delicious when they roast it just right.
Tasty.
Ian Sweeney's here. How's it going, buddy? And Roll Keeper, what's up? Hello. Beta Ray Bob, hello. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. Happy Father's Day. Thank you. Go with your try with a happy Sunday, Father's Day, 1-8 team day. That's great. Oh, Bjorn's going to be painting and listening.
Cool.
Drop the paintbrushes and watch the show, buddy. All right. What do we pay you for? Nothing. Oh, we don't pay you. Okay, that's fine. And then Outermultiverse. I saw in the chat some people calling him Audi. I wonder if he minds that because I like it. I like it as a little like because I was like, hey, what's up, Audi? That works pretty good. So if he hates it, then I won't do it. But if he likes it, that's fine. There are other scales than these. No, there are not. So, and time is better than money. Correct. Yes. And, even before we'll get to it later, but catch Beta Ray Bob and Outermultiverse today at 7 p.m. They're going to have a really great interview. We're going to see what they're going to be talking about in just a few minutes, but there is a link in the description. If you are not subscribed to Outermultiverse, those two guys put on a great show and you should check it out. Audi is fine. I've been called worse. Okay. Yeah. I've just seen people in chat calling you that. And I was like, oh, that's a nice way to shorten it. I don't mind. But if you hate it, then I don't want to do it. But I was at the store today and I saw a big tall, like a tall boy, Dr. Pepper. And I was going to pick it up for Bjorn, but I was like, maybe I'll wait. I'll wait till I'm leaving and I'll go pick it up. Get him the big one. And then I wasn't sure, should I put it in a box with a piece of plastic break in case of emergency, make him a emergency Dr. Pepper. And Bjorn put that YouTube link up there. So,
excellent.
Before we begin, I'm just curious to the people that watch the show, who's going to Joefest or DFW? If you could just type Joefest if you're going, and then DFW if you're going to that one. I'm just curious if anyone in the chat's going. Just shout it out because I'd like to know. But that is what we're talking about today. We're talking about the Joefest DFW show exclusives and other stuff. We'll talk about some of the guests and stuff too. A little bit more in the G.I. Joe Custom Boat Challenge. And I don't know if I have other 118 things and stuff, but you know what? Screw it. Let's just talk about it. So, oh my goodness, what is so Cotswold Collectibles? I'm drawing a blank now.
Who, Mike?
The guy from Cotswold. Why can't I think of it? Greg Brown, right?
Greg, right.
Greg reached out and sent me this list here. So this was just some of the exclusives he knows about. So we're going to talk about those. There are additional ones that have shown up, and we'll check them out as well. And just as a disclaimer, I'm going to Joefest. I was booked at Joefest before I found out they were on the same weekend. I really hope that this doesn't happen again. I hope this isn't like a regular thing. I hope this is like a one-time thing, because I think it really did suck for the guests, because that's not like they had to pick one or another. And a lot of these guests, they travel throughout the year to all these different shows. So if like Joefest was in the beginning of June and DFW was at the end of June, they could have attended both shows. And it's really great because, we want these guys to get out there and, and go to the shows, but also for people like us too, that might want to attend more than one show. It would be really great.
Chicken Fried Toys will be, I believe, at DFW. They'll have a presence there.
Yeah.
And Mython's hanging out. Hey, Mython.
What's up, Mython? How are you? And happy Father's Day to you as well. And I just wanted to say, like, I am going to Joefest. I would love to check out a DFW show. Especially, we got buddies that live out there. Grinded Jim lives by DFW. Plus, World Made of Cardboard lives out by there. I think isn't Ted Milich out there?
I believe so.
Yeah. Bjorn's not too far away. He could drive there from there. I think it's only a couple hours for him.
And I think the home base for Cotswold Collectibles is not too far away from there as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So some are doing both events, but they had to split the team. So like even like Strike Force Alpha, I think Call Sign Longbow. The Kukoviches are going to DFW, and then these guys are going to Joefest. So it's like it'd be nice if they could all be together and do a panel and talk about stuff. Greg, yeah, that's right. And like I was saying, it kind of sucks, and I wish that it wouldn't be that way. Like I had said in the past that this will be my 4th Joefest since 2001. I've gone to 4 of them. There's nothing wrong with them. They keep getting better every year, but I also owe it to myself to maybe expand my horizons, get out there and do something else. If I'm going to pick one show a year, maybe next year I go to PowerCon, or next year I attend DFW. So we'll have to see. I wish these shows were on different weekends, because for exclusives too, you got to pick one or the other. That sucks.
Right.
Yeah. But I will say DFW looks like they are celebrating 60 years of G.I. Joe this year, which I think we could all agree that Hasbro really hasn't done a great 60th celebration for G.I. Joe, which is one of their biggest brands ever. And, some could argue their biggest brand ever, consistently selling throughout the years, from the 60s until now, right? 60 years of G.I. Joe, 1964 through 2024. That's impressive. And I'd say DFW's got it going on when it comes to the 60th anniversary, because they've got a lot of great guests. You got Larry Hama, Ron Rudak, Kirk Pazigian, Vinny D'Aliva. I don't know. Kirk. What's his name? I'm going to stop reading names. I cannot read. But you got some G.I. Joe panels, how-to workshop. They're doing a custom figure and dio contest. That's really fun. And, and then tons of vendors. So, this is where I said all scales, because they've got it all going on here. We've got 118 stuff. We've got 16 stuff. We got 112 stuff. and plenty of it. So, really great show. One of the guests will be Jim Egner. You
Yeah.
see him on Paul Knapp's hanging out show every Monday, right? He's
Yep.
usually on there.
Really nice. Really like Jim. Super nice
Yeah.
guy. Very creative. Has come up with a lot of stuff to celebrate the adventure team and the Joes from the 60s and 70s. Really neat. Really neat stuff. So
Yeah,
it'll be good.
Yeah, he's going to be there. That's going to be great. I think this is one of his designs. This
Mhm.
little, and I'll pull up the website in a second there. So we'll go through the pictures kind of quickly. But that was like the concept art. They designed it. Jim, do you know much about these guys?
I believe this was something that was designed for a custom 1/6 scale Joe set. I'm not sure who designed these, but probably someone within the axis of awesome.
Yeah, before I mess up here, let me just pull this up so we could get the credits where it's due. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So this is much better, and we may not be going in. We're going in like reverse chronological order here because this is posted 1 hour ago. So Saul Friedman is bringing a great assortment of 1/6 box sets. Wow, look at that. He's got 37 pictures. I'm not going to click through all of them, but that's really nice, right? I mean, he's got a lot of great sets. This is another vendor just giving us a little preview. So if you're into the 1/6 stuff, Jim, you would love this show. This is the one you should.
Oh yeah.
This is, look at that. You'd have a great time.
A lot of Mego love there. Some Big Jim as well as Joe. Yeah, it's great stuff. And this was, the stuff I grew up with.
Yeah, the Bionic Woman down there. You see her?
Yep.
Very nice. This one's great, and I just saw this video. I think he released this yesterday on YouTube. Robert DeCastro, the Mystery of the Demon's Eye figure set.
This is something he's been working on for a while. A lot of custom pieces to this. Really cool backpack. And if you're a 1/6 Joe guy, this is a great set.
Yeah, and just so you know, there is a link to the DFW YouTube page or our Facebook page, and it's got links to every person that's appearing in their things. I think that's the best place to go. Here's just another preview of a vendor sharing some pics. Just awesome stuff.
And a lot of these guys are not just fans, they're curators. They curate a lot of the vintage and hard to find pieces or sets that, pieces are hard to find now, or recreating pieces or creating pieces that were never released but were talked about, so they do some cool stuff.
Bjorn's saying might be controversial, but you might break into the 1/6 scale this year at Joefest. No controversy. All scales are welcome.
Yeah,
some of us
where Joe started.
Just have a favorite. Yeah. As long as it's not Funko, you're good with us. He already has a few.
I concur.
I'm kidding. That's a fine, dude. Whatever you like, it's fine. Look at this though. They have this Bone Collector shirt. That's for the new 100th item. Exclusive Bone Collector. That's his new helmet. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, I like that shirt.
We'll be able to get a look at some of the new Series 5 bodies. There are going to be some new body styles there, bigger figures, and custom stuff.
Pre-orders are through the end of the month for the Series 5 stuff. So if you wanted to get in on that, I don't have any pictures right now, but I mean, everyone that's into it, they know. You've got the some really nice figures in Series 5. This one I'm really excited for, Jim. I'm going to click on this one because this one I love it, man.
Strike Force Alpha definitely gets it. They have a love for classic Joe, and this is the type of set that really harkens back to what we had with the adventure team. They'd always be dealing with a cryptid. Bigfoot was big in the 70s. You've got, their homage to Bullet Man and to Mike Power, the Atomic Man. And it's a great set. It's very cool.
So cool, man. It's
an adventure in a box.
Yeah, it's an adventure in a box. It comes with 2 Strike Force Alpha figures, which, you've seen them on the show. I love them. They're great. They feature that pop and swap technology, so you can pop the heads, hands, uh, boots, everything, and just mix and match to your heart's delight. So that's really great. But they have a sniper rifle, a sniper scope, a tent, and an equipment crate, and a Bigfoot there. So yeah, it's such a great set. I did read in the post, or maybe it's in another section of the post, that they did say that for people that can't attend DFW, and here's a closer look at that set all set up. I would just love to. I want to buy this for my grandson, and like I was telling you before the show, like I want to hand him this box, and like even though this is like it's two carded Strike Force Alpha figures, it's a Bigfoot figure. The tent and the accessories are all kind of from different companies, and they're put together as a kit. But I would love to just hand him these, tell him to go out in the yard and go find Bigfoot, And Jim, you had a good idea with that as well. You were saying,
Yeah.
What was your
Yeah.
idea?
I make it like an Easter egg hunt. Go ahead and hide Bigfoot somewhere in the yard, and then have them go out there with Bullet Man and Mike and find him.
Yeah, it just sounds great, man. As a kid, I would have loved to get this, like just an adventure in a box. It just such a cool idea. It's fantastic. I love this set. And the good news is that I believe they said any leftover sets will go up on White Elephant Toys after the show. So for those of us that can't attend, there will be possibly some available after. So you don't have to get too bummed out if you can't make it. Anyone in the chat, anyone like this one?
Robert's here. I'm sure this would be something he'd find pretty groovy.
Roberto, how are you?
Bjorn says that is from a click and play set. That
sure, yeah, they got some.
Cool.
They got some of the parts from other places, but I just like that they curated it all and put it in a box for you.
I do. I like the color scheme of these two as a team together. That's kind of a neat.
Oh, nice, very nice. Good eye there, Beta Ray Bob. I did not see that.
Yeah.
That Mike Power is, he's spot on. I really like it. And I see Boba Hicks has joined us. How's it going?
He has.
Happy Father's Day. And Scotty, happy Father's Day to you too. What's up, dads?
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Yep. Sad Delta 17 won't have a presence at DFW.
That is sad. Yeah. I'm hoping next year they're on different dates and they could attend both shows and really promote the brand. And like I said, I would love to attend. If I have to only attend one show next year, it might be PowerCon, because I heard such great things about it. And you get the entire toy community, and they said there was tons of Joe stuff there. There's no shortage of. And I think Delta 17 said they may want to go there as well. It would give me an opportunity to. It's a much more central and much bigger show than either one of these. But if I could attend two shows, I would really like to get to DFW next year and possibly PowerCon. I mean, if I could do
Goji has talking about Safari Limited. They do make a lot of cool cryptozoic and mythological creatures along with your standard critters. Some that'll fit with 118, some that'll fit with 112. They're definitely worth looking into. I have a few of them. I like them.
Yeah. And those, like I said, you could tell, it's a bunch of pieces from different manufacturers. Roll Keeper's picking one up. Awesome. Congrats, man. I can't wait to see that. But yeah, I think it's like, Bjorn, you could think of an adventure in a box you can make yourself, get some cool alien figure. And I don't know, just give it to, that sounds like such a fun idea. I just really love what they came up with here.
Yeah. It's like a cool starter kit for somebody just getting into it. Or like you say, for a grandkid that needs an adventure.
Oh, Jolanta is a good idea in September, if you could go. Robert saying he's going to do PowerCon. Nice. X-Men 118 scale figures found in storage. It's like getting a new toy. It's great because we're old enough now where we just kind of forgot we had it. So it's great. He's been looking, Scotty's been looking at Dollar General stores in his area. Still no chat May. The stores near me having a hard time getting employees to even work. Oh, geez. Store's been closed for several days. Wow.
I don't know what the holdup is. We should have
Yeah.
been seeing some of those Chat May sets earlier this year, and they're not showing up on the shelves.
So here's a good fact. If you watched It's Chad's stream about DFW, where he had Greg Brown on, Greg also works. He runs Cotswold Collectibles, and he reached out as well after we did the show about their 118 offerings. One of the things he said, by the way, awesome dude. Greg is just a great guy. He reached out to me after the show. He was very nice, and he gave me some information. And some of that information that he also expressed on the It's Chad show, which there was a link to in the description, is that they've been in talks with Leonard, who mysteriously, remember Leonard was supposed to have a Amazon store starting in 2024, and we haven't seen it. So all of that cool stuff, that cool, jet and those big monster trucks and everything, we haven't seen them yet. He's been trying to get those into his store so we could buy them in the US, and he just said that it's kind of hard. He's been trying to really working on them. But one of the companies he's also, because they got the MNC Toy Company, and they got those aliens and the ammo bots and stuff. Remember, I showed those. So he got those guys. So they're the distributor for that stuff. And
so that's kind of like some of the old World Peacekeepers and the click and play sets that are military.
You'll actually see it. I got a slide here. They're bringing a bunch of vehicles. They're also bringing the those A10 Warhawk, the planes.
Warthog.
The Warthogs that Mython bought the last 2 of from them. They ordered 30 more of them. So Cotswold will have those available soon.
That's cool.
But they're in talks with Chat May, so they may be a online distributor of Chat May products coming soon. So that could help.
That would be great. Yeah,
I would love
Cotswold. Yeah, they have reasonable shipping. I've ordered from them. They're really good to deal with.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. And if they could break this, embargo, whatever it is, the reason we can't get Leonard, that would be really great. So they even put a list of nearby restaurants. So if you wanted to plan a meal, they got a list here on the Facebook. You should really go to the Facebook page if you're going to that show.
Yeah,
it's got
and that's cool about both of the venues, both for DFW and Joefest. There's things in the surrounding area you can walk to, be it toy stores, restaurants. There's plenty to do in the off time in between stuff at the show.
They got some really nice stuff. This is a vendor. The Lost Toys is going to be there. Here is a guest. George Vega is going to be there. That's some of his artwork. Looks very fantastic. Cool. Yeah. Here's just another vendor. Ruben Bartham's booth. He's got a lot of great 1/6 scale vehicles. This is, I don't know what that is, but we'll get back to that. I'm looking for exclusives. I had them all. Here's some of the guests if you want to see this, man. But yeah,
they got a great lineup. DFW has a lot of guys who have worked on the G.I. Joe line at one time or another, or the comics, or both. So if you're into the lore and the history of the brand, DFW is going to have some great guests and panelists.
Yeah, you got this guy. He's doing 3D printed classified scale Snowcat. That's
very cool.
Yeah, that's going to be there. Look how huge the 1/6 stuff is. That's great.
Oh man, that's a beautiful tank.
There
may be some guys there too with some of the 1/6 scale RC vehicles, which are really cool too.
Yeah. So if you want, you want to celebrate 60 years of Joe, it's only going to happen this year, and it's happening at DFW. So it really is a true celebration of all the years of Joe. So I'm really
and you'll see some stuff there that was exclusive to the G.I. Joe Collectors Club. Some of those sets are really hard to find now. People will have those at least at DFW. They may have some at Joefest as well.
Yeah. Looks like Larry Selman will be there with prints of his work, and you can see some of the examples.
His
there.
art,
he does amazing.
He did a lot of the box art for a lot of the classic Joe, some of the re-releases that came out, and a lot of homages to some of the vintage stuff. You can see right there, his box art is fantastic.
Yeah, that looks just fantastic. That looks great. So just lots of awesome stuff. Here's another cool booth, Imperium of Cool Toys. That's awesome.
Nice.
They look like nice people. Pixel Dan when he attended last year. So I think Pixel Dan's going to be at Joefest this year.
Poor Goji.
What
You're enabling his Cotswold and White Elephant.
You rotten enablers. I love it. Yeah,
it.
it's the best.
Both have great websites for some cool stuff. I'm really liking what White Elephant's been doing in recent years with their revival of a Super Joe style. I can't remember what they're calling them now, but they brought that back. They're also doing 1/6 scale. They're also, partnering, I think, with Strike Force Alpha and offering some stuff there. So they're covering all the scales of all the cool stuff.
Look at these.
A lot of custom pieces. Yeah.
This is JMK. This is Mikey Kukovic.
Oh, man.
So,
yeah.
He's doing this. He's bringing these to the show. So
Footloose and who is the other character?
That is Footloose, and I don't know who the other one is. It's Captain Skip from Palatoy's OG.
Oh, right on.
Captain Skip. Okay. Looks
He was in the Battle Action Force annuals and stuff, I remember.
And these are one of a kinds. So I know Mikey does commissions. He also does some of these one of a kind pieces that he's bringing by. So you might not get a chance to get it, but I figured I'd show it anyway because Mikey's an awesome guy
and talented artist.
Yeah. Oh man, Larry Hama. Oh, he was at last year's Joefest, and I didn't pay to have him do anything. Right. I should have.
He's another one of those that really super easy to talk to, loves what he does with, talking about Joe and just a wealth of knowledge. Ron,
he was at last year's, but he's over at DFW this year. I should have got him. I should have bought something from him. I regret it. Oh, here's the video we were just talking about with Greg Brown and Daryl DePriest. That was such a great live stream. I didn't catch it live. I did catch the replay on it, but totally awesome hearing Daryl talk about his time at Hasbro, and then Greg just chatting with Chad about the show and Cotswold. What a great guy. These prints are just fantastic. I mean, there are so many George Vega art. There are so many great just fans of Joe being there. And then look, they got a little "Where's everyone coming from" post here. Look at all that. The one thing I really wanted to show you was this. So this is really cool. So they're doing a custom contest. It's a Saturday night build a vehicle with Hasbro Legends Workshop. And they're providing you with your own set of tools. That's cool, right?
That's a cool set. Yeah.
Yeah, you get that tool set. And as stated before, former G.I. Joe vehicle designers Dave Kunitz and Greg Birdson and Frank will provide insight to their design methods, then break out into 3 teams, 10 attendees per designer, to which each attendee starts to work on his or own custom vehicle. So you bring your own vehicle, and they have like styrene sheet and some like greebly kind of bits and stuff like that, plus this toolkit, and they're going to give you one-on-one kind of instructions on how to jazz that sucker up. That's really cool.
It's a great way to get people into customizing, to give it a try if they've never tried it.
Kirk Bazigian will be there to monitor vehicle design progress.
Nice.
This is limited to 30 attendees, $25 per person. Last day to register was June 16th, which is today. So if you're going and you're going to register, this is a once-in-a-lifetime chance, man. You're sitting around with guys who actually designed Joe vehicles and the legend, Kirk Bazigian, and you're making a custom with them. And it's $25 per person. Come on, that is so reasonable. And
Absolutely.
They give you a toolkit. That toolkit alone is worth it.
Yeah, it's a great experience.
Holy crap.
And
that's something.
Beta Ray reminds us, if you are into those Haya Joes that are in the 1/18 scale, Cotswold's the place to get them. And they may have some at DFW. I don't know, but they're certainly on their website.
Is going to the Build a Vehicle event. He's got his ticket.
Oh, excellent.
He's got a shell ready. Dude, I'd love to
Great.
hear about that. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
please take some pictures.
Yeah, that's great. That to me was like, I was like, what an awesome experience. And then, of course, you got the big reveal from Valiverse. Their 100th figure, Bone Collector, has arrived. Let's see if we could see some nice pictures of Bone Collector here. Here's some not Bone Collector. this but other stuff. The Legend of the White Dragon gift set's going to be
Right.
there. Here he is. Here's Bone Collector. And yeah, it comes with that new helmet, new face sculpt, new body, right? That's all new
Yes,
body
it's
armor.
at least new body armor. The minigun is new. That's going to be in one of their weapons packs, I believe,
Okay.
eventually. But for right now, it's coming exclusively with the new and improved Bone Collector.
And
I
can you
liked the
believe
original design. This one's just kind of turned up to 11.
Can you believe they got 100 items out already? That's insane. That is insane. Oh, and you'll be able to see Colonel
Yeah,
Siege.
the new
Yeah.
boss. Yeah.
Yeah. And just some great stuff. All right, I'm gonna stop clicking on Valiverse stuff. We'll be here all day. But yeah, it looks awesome. So yeah, unfortunately, that one's gonna stay convention exclusive. Now, Valiverse has announced that they're gonna be at several other shows throughout the year. So you got Rhode Island Comic Con. There's going to be one up in Connecticut. I forget the name of it. They're going to be at Jolanta in September. And after they do this kind of convention series, then it'll go live on the websites. So you're going to have to attend the show this calendar year if you want to get one. But some remaining ones may be available. Or if you have a friend, Chad, that could pick one up for you.
Yep. Scotty mentioned something that is a Joefest exclusive. Ramen Toys will be bringing their homage to Mask, the stealth version of the
We'll take a picture.
kind of the hero vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got, I think, just secured a Series 5 Action Force from Hella Dope. Shameless plug.
It's a way to get it.
Yeah. Yep. And your cat has interrupted paint time. Good for you. That's nice. You should pay more attention to your cat. Oh, Cotswold is also picking up these great O-ring figures from Heavy Armor Toys.
Cool.
So you'll be able to pre-order these on the Cotswold set, and they'll even have a limited selection of 6 figures. Great for troop building. So they have green. Yeah. These are like O-ring Joe green shirts. They have Commando, another green shirt. I don't know if these guys have names, but I think they're just meant to be troop builders.
I think just troop building, but they're great for army building, putting some guys into a unit. Yeah.
Yeah, gotta love that mustache though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, these guys look pretty cool. You could pre-order these on Cotswold now, or like I said, they'll have a limited supply at the booth. You get to, get your hands on them and feel them. But yeah, very cool. That's great, and that's at the Cotswold booth. This guy's he's like, look at him. Look at this guy. In this picture, I don't know who that is, but that's an awesome pose.
It's a good pose, yeah.
So here we've got just saying hi. Look at that. Look at that, Mr. Mikey Kukovic and the call sign Longbow booth. These are from previous years, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
The Chicken Fried Toys crew, the different crews. George Vega art. We've seen that. I think we're getting down to the end here. Vendor kind of notice. I love these kinds of pictures. Look at this.
These are just things in production. Yeah.
Yeah, I love just seeing these are just like upper arm parts or leg parts. Yeah, these look like arm parts.
Arms.
For the, yeah. Call sign long. But come on, isn't that cool? I love that. I just love seeing this stuff. All the torsos, all the legs, all the crotches. That's great. I love pictures like that. That was an update for that. Oh, the 501st, who I believe our very own Mython the Python is part of, right? He's part of the North Texas squad, and he's going to be dressing up.
I think I saw something on his
Instagram, and if I'm wrong, correct me. but I'm pretty sure I'm right. But yeah, it's going to be great. Here's some of the dudes. I don't see. Oh, Steve Stovall. He worked on 3D Super Joe's Super Joe Adventure Team. That's very cool. I think that's all the exclusives, right? We're back to Mystery of the Demon's Eyes. Oh, here's
Right.
cool. This is good for your 118 scale people.
Mhm.
You filthy 118 scalers. Um,
I
yeah,
have that little bird. It's a great helicopter. It's a good price. If you're doing 118 and you want something for your troops, that's a good one to pick up. It has been at Cotswold in the past. They may have it in stock now. I don't know. There's the Warthog.
Here's the Warthog, the Thunderbolt that Mython just he's been cornering the market on.
Great as is, good for customs too. Yeah.
Yeah, the fast attack vehicle. This is the one I picked this up at that Ocean State job lot.
Yeah.
Last year I was able to find them. But yeah, they'll have those. Oh, this is nice too. What is this? Aerial rocket helicopter. This is more like a
Interesting.
yeah, this one looks like it says Navy on it, so maybe someone could correct me, but it looks pretty cool because it looks like you could almost use it as a civilian craft if you wanted to, or military. I don't know.
Could be, yeah, search and rescue or whatever. I'm not sure which design that is. They've also done a Black Hawk. I'm not sure which helicopter this is, but it's pretty cool.
Oh, this would be
The great
great for
missile.
your.
Yeah.
It looks Russian to me. I don't know why, but this looks Soviet, and I'm thinking like Thunder Battalion. You paint it all gray.
Yeah.
And you get Thunder Battalion up on that thing. They got a main battle tank. Very cool. I like it. So yeah, these have not been in stores for quite some time now. I think the last time I saw any of these types of vehicles was like back in like 2019 at like Big
It's been a
Lots,
few years. Yeah.
where you can find them at retail. So it's really cool that they got these.
Yeah, and since Hasbro's kind of abandoned Joe in this scale for vehicles and stuff, there's other ways out there to build up a cool vehicle set if you don't want to go vintage.
Yeah. So lots of great things. I love this amphibian. Look at that.
Oh yeah, it looks like
outboard
fun.
motor on it. Yeah, it's great. They got the
Does it
military
float?
base. Yeah. Oh, maybe. Oh, does it say it?
I don't
Does
know.
not say that it does, but we can put that to the test. Someone
Yeah.
But yeah, this Quonset hut is great. This military base, I've seen this around for quite some time. Unfortunately, I was not able to pick one up. This this FA, what is it? FA-18 Hornet? Wow.
That's the Hornet. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. They got the Humvee. Yeah, they got all the good vehicles, man. They got a nice selection. Nice selection. Nice. So yeah, I'm glad that they're going to have these. They said their MNC toy shipment will be arriving in time to sell at this year's show. So if
Very
you can't
cool.
attend the show, I think these will go up. Looks like I need to book a kidney. There's my thought. Making a call.
Yep. So Mython will be attending in Imperial TIE Pilot cosplay.
Awesome, man.
With his wife.
I can't wait to see some pictures of that. That's awesome. So yeah, some people liking those. Beta Ray Bob saying that one helicopter, the gray one, looks like a squished Airwolf.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. A little 8-wheeler Jeep thing is cool. Yeah, it's like that could be an adventure team kind of.
Oh
stuff,
yeah.
right? Yeah. Zaymot made it back before the end of the show. Yeah, we got some time to go. We haven't even gotten to the Joefest yet. So lots of great stuff. Love that base, Blue Squadron Cantina. Nice. 1-8 teamers. What is this? Ian Sweeney for any UK based 1-8 teamers. The Crimson
Smiths. Mm-hmm.
Smiths has it for $12. Nice.
12 pounds.
Nice. 12 pounds. Okay. What's a pound versus a buck?
I'm not sure what the exchange rate is these days, but yeah, it's a very good price. Mm-hmm.
Pretty good. And then the swap meet. So they're doing like a lobby swap. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And I guess swap meet, and it's hosted by Chad. So Chad's going to be, I don't know. That's pretty cool. Lobby swap. We know what that is. Ron Rudat, do that. We got him. Here is we'll write up on special guest Jim Egner. That's gonna be fun. I think that is it for the exclusives. I think we've hit them all.
Yep. And of course, you'll see some random custom stuff, and there's a ton of vendors who will be bringing some neat bits, not just Joe, but pretty much anything in the toy realm. So be fun.
Yeah, so I think we've got most of the exclusives. You know, I didn't find the post about these guys. That's what I was looking for.
We'll look into it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
pretty sure that's going to be something at DFW.
That was at DFW, and I'm just curious to
Mhm.
why. Maybe it was down here a little farther. Oh, they're doing the MP too. The DFW Collectors Club 2024 figure is the MP. That's him
Nice.
right there. That is going to be exclusive. Friday night preview. Hold on. Here's for what you were thinking,
The chicken
Don's
fried
chicken fried
guys.
toys. Yep,
Yep.
they are going to be there. They're going to have these cavalry sets at the show. Let me find those. The Kirk Bazigian figure. We haven't even talked about that, so no, we're not done. But yeah, let's go back. They're doing, to honor Kirk Bazigian, they're doing a special Strike Force Alpha figure. And once again, I'm hoping that they have extras and these hit the website afterwards, because I would really love to get one. He's such a great guy, and that's a really cool figure. There you go. Nice. I think that's a custom head, right? And
I
it's
believe so.
in Strike Force Alpha. It's repainted, but that is the same body, I think, as some of the Strike Force Alpha guys. But great.
It's a great design.
Yeah, nice card back. And then they did a nice write up too for the back of the card. They got a nice picture of him and then a file card. So really awesome. I hope this does not sell out and hits their website. So that is going to be great. And let's just keep going, because I'm going to find. Oh, this is
You're on a mission now.
I'm on a mission. Oh, here we go. Here they are. Let the guys at Astra Command know that you want more snow gores at the DFW GI Joe Action Figure Show. Snow gores, bring them on! Come on.
Okay, so Action Command, I believe, is the White Elephant 1/9 scale Super Joe homage. So It's going to be more for those guys, which is, yeah, that works.
Excellent.
They've done some other aliens and oddballs here and there too.
So now
some monsters.
Because I didn't get to that. That was
we know.
Okay, that's Snow Gore. Oh, and this one too. I didn't see this one, but there's someone making tiny boxes.
Very cool.
You could pick those up at the DFW show too. Those are really cool. They're little reproduction tiny boxes. Joe's for your Joes. It's Joe Inception. And here's a close-up picture of the MP figure. Yep. And so you can take a look at that. Now, and we got to talk about this. This is it's backwards. This is a Cotswold exclusive. It's from Sean Huckster. It looks like here. Save the Endangered Pygmy Rhino. Comes with a drone.
Huckster Industries made these 3D drones for the 1/6 scale Joes that are really cool. Cotswold has had these in the past. This is going to be a complete set put together. So you'll have the drone really cool. And the backpack rig there, a custom Joe, and a Pygmy Rhino.
Jim, we talked about the Pygmy Gorilla one time, right? Wasn't there a Pygmy?
We did.
Gorilla we talked about on your
show? Pygmy is a running joke, because in the old days, Hasbro would make undersized critters to put in their adventure sets, so they were pygmies. Yeah, that's how they did.
So it would be a Pygmy Rhino that they have to go in the jungle and escape, because that's what they had. Okay, that's great. What is this thing here? What we got? We got who's selling the swag? This is the DFW toy show. The night market is Toy Domination calls it. He calls the lobby swap the night market, which is going to be fun. Pound is 16 ounces. Put up, yeah. And then Scotty, I'm rich. I have hundreds of pounds. Very good, very good. All right. And Lord of Thane's up in the house. I think we said hi to him. I don't know. I could be out of my mind. Let's see. Okay, we got some dad jokes going on. That's great. Retro Tinker, how are you? Welcome. And did they have a pygmy mummy too?
Well, yeah, the mummy that came with the set was it was also diminutive. I have one of those, and it's not quite 1/12 scale.
No, it's just like
It was a thing. Yeah.
He's a pygmy mummy. Yeah, that's great. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see. Okay, so yeah, that looks like a great set though. This is the place to be if you're into the 1/6 for sure. Like they really have some really fantastic stuff. And like I said, they're not leaving anyone out. So some of these slides have things we saw already, but I think it might be easier to see on this than on the scrolling. But yeah, looks great. Oh, these are some more customs from Mikey. If I had clicked on that, you would have seen these. These are some classified scale figures that he did. And I'm pretty sure he's bringing these with him, and you could buy them.
Yeah, they'll definitely be on display. I'm not sure if these are for sale or if they're just to show people what he can do.
Well, also he does commissions, so if you wanted, if he didn't have this and you show him this picture, I'm sure he could make you one for the price. But yeah, it's Mikey Kukovic, man, awesome dude. Let's look at the MP again. I love this figure. I think it's great. I can't wait to get one. And here's another really great one too. They did a Strike Force Alpha Rage Attack Glider, and it comes with an exclusive figure plus this attack glider, and there it is all boxed up. That looks really cool. And once again, I hope this doesn't sell out and that there's leftovers and that they'll be available on Cotswold after the show. Here's Search for Bigfoot. I love this. I wish everyone, and if you're a toy maker, Delta 17, Valaverse, all you guys, Strike Force Alpha did this. I want to see more exclusive sets like this, even if they're not all made specifically by just, take a page from that G.I. Joe book, put some cool stuff in a box, and that's a fun way to collect and to and to play with these. So I'd love to see something like this from just about every company that's making stuff out there. That to me is like a really cool way to do an exclusive. It's like an exclusive experience, not just an item that you're picking up. I think it would be a lot of fun. So then we got Joefest. So that's all the stuff. If I missed anything, obviously this isn't meant to be an all, a comprehensive guide to the stuff, but just some of the stuff I saw out there. And if you're going, maybe you could help, it'll help you decide what you're picking up. Or if you're not going, it'll help you decide what you're going to beg people like Mython to pick up for you. No, I think actually they've done a good job, and most of those posts had an explanation saying these probably aren't going to 100% sell out. I think a lot of companies have caught on to that, and these are show exclusives, but they're not such limited supply. I mean, we'll see some that are limited to like 10 sets or 20 sets, but those are pretty pricey as well.
I'm going to have to drop out for a minute. I have a dog here that is afraid of thunder, and we're having a thunderstorm.
Oh, you're having a storm. Poor kid.
I'll be right back.
Okay. I get scared of thunder the same way. Sometimes, I have to wrap a blanket around myself, and Jim holds me as well. And, once the storm's over, I'm good to go. So Joefest, guys. If you're going to Joefest, come on, give me something in the chat. Let me know you're going to Joefest, or leave a comment below and let me know so we can meet up. I know I'm already meeting up with a lot of really cool people. This will be my 4th Joefest. I'm really excited to be going again. And, with each year that goes by, it becomes less about the toys. It's still about the toys, but becomes more about the memorable experiences that we have and the friends that we make. One of the really cool things that they're doing, and I'm going to blow this up full screen for you guys so you can see this better, is the custom class that they do every Friday before the show starts. This one's really cool. You got to bring your own Sarge figure, but then they will let you make the Cobra version, the What If Cobra Warlord Sarge figure, and instructions on how to paint your kit by Chris Scott from Grindhouse Toys. He made that really great the Dread Trooper exclusive last year, and this is just really great. I think this one's already sold out, but just a cool custom figure contest. G-Force, he'll be there. Awesome.
Groovy.
I can't wait to see you. Yeah. Scott's not coming. Well, Scott shows how much you care. No, I'm kidding. I understand. It's all right. So Invincible Toys will be at Joefest, and they're doing some awesome stuff. I think Toy Domination just did a video with a little review. He's got a like an early, I guess, because they're going to have some of these available at Joefest. And this is awesome figures, awesome reveals. Do you see what that shadowed item is down there in the bottom? That's a vehicle.
I do.
I'm kind of interested to see what's going on there.
We've also got some figures there from Fist.
From Australia. Looking forward to seeing everyone's Joefest content, though. Yeah, I'd be happy to share. Okay. Bjorn will be there. Yes, Fist looks fantastic. And I don't know if you guys have followed the 118, but since the start and the end of last Joefest, there was a company, Zyka Toys was going to do their retros, and they were going to do a O-ring version of the Safe Troopers and the Fist guys, right? But that didn't fund. I'm gonna twist the arms of these guys at Joefest and see if we can't make those happen, because I really want to see them happen. They looked really cool. I need those O-ring orcs, and I need them now. So I may maybe jump in the table and holding Mr. Invincible Toys hostage until he agrees to do it. I'll twist his wrist. Or not. I'll just ask him nicely, and then he'll tell me to screw off, and I'll do it. That's all right. I really want those though. But the 6-inch figures look great. Check out Dom over at Toy Domination. He just did a great thing. These so far, all the reviews are great. So really looking forward to these, and I'll definitely cover them.
Kato also talked with the head honcho there that's making the fists, and one of the main artists, and talked a little bit about the comic they're developing as well as the figures. So they've got plans to see where this goes. 118 is not completely out of the question for the future. I think that may be something that'll come back around.
Zaymot's looking for the Mr. Clean figure exclusive. Can't trust that I'll manage to grab one from the website. Well,
that's like a special session.
Yeah, between G-Force, Beta Ray Bob, myself, Bjorn, someone should be able to pick one up for you, and I'm already picking a couple up for other people, so I gotta look. We'll take a look at the thing there, but I think we could definitely arrange for you to get one, Mr. Rogue. And Beta Ray Bob saying, you're not the only one who wants one of those O-ring orcs. Yeah, hell yeah, man. I really do. They look fantastic. Carson Metaxas is going to be there with some card sets based on the Operation Recall, which is awesome. And I'm going to be picking one of these up because really love what he's doing. Really love all the work he does. He is like the G.I. Joe maniac, and I mean that in the best way possible. His book is awesome.
The work Joe's on the websites. Yeah. 3D Joe's is a great resource.
Plus bringing all of these awesome creators back for one more run. Plus, people were saying Operation Recall is the name of the toy line. Carson mentioned on the last stream he was on that there is a story. There are factions. And if you look on those cards, you could see a little symbol on the cards. There is a good faction. There's a bad faction. There is a story going on here that they have fleshed out, that they're going to be revealing at Joefest. They've never talked about it before. So this is really exciting. So there is a cohesive story bringing all these characters together. If you guys don't know about this set, it was on Kickstarter. I think you could still, I think you can still back them. I'm not sure. But all of these character designs were submitted by fans, by people
Mhm.
in the toy community. So you may even know some of these people that have designed these characters. And then these legendary creators have taken these designs and using the same process that they used to make the Real American Hero series of toys, they are recreating that experience. They are doing this. And I think he said that several of these guys have agreed to come on for a wave two. So not only are they doing all these fantastic characters, they are also going to continue this. So it's going to be freaking awesome. I can't wait to find out more about this. Probably one of my first stops is go see Carson. I'm really excited about this set. And Zaymont Rogue saying, happily send cash in advance. Appreciate any help. I've always wanted a figure of him. He was an OCD kid, I think, right?
No,
Mr. Clean,
odd.
Mr. Clean. Oh,
Yeah,
odd
Mr.
kid. I
Clean.
was an odd kid. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought he was saying like OCD, like cleaning, like Mr. Clean.
he's a
Like everything.
he's a cool character. It's
Yeah.
neat that they're doing an homage to him, and it'll
Here's
be neat to see
one.
where that goes.
It's called Nano Wars Evolution. Is
Ooh,
here. They have a custom carded figure and a custom card boxed vehicle.
I
This
like
one's
it.
it's really
There
nice.
he is.
Yeah, and
Oh,
then here's Mr. Clean. This one's taking Joefest by storm. Everyone I've seen is like really into this one. And I think they said each figure will be blind bagged with a 1 in 3 variant, limit 2 figure purchases per day. Zaymont, it shouldn't be a problem. If you could get 2 of these per day, I'll be there 3 days. So that's 6 figures I could pick up. So anyone interested in it, I'm not at 6 yet. I'm at like 2. So um, Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. He comes with a body bag. That is so great.
got to clean up. Yeah,
That is so perfect. That is great. This is a really. I don't think you got to put it in water to get it out there, Scott. But yeah, Bob Regan's going to be there. What a legendary! This is a once in a lifetime chance too. Like there's so many of these, and it sucks that they're both on the same day because Bob Regan coming to the States. I know like
yeah,
some of you UK guys get to meet him all the time. You know what I mean? But it's like, you
yeah. And
know,
he's the original boffin behind a lot of things that they did at Palatoy, not just Action Force, but even Action Man before. And a wealth of knowledge, loves to
mhm.
talk about all the cool things they did. And he's been a real supporter of the new Skeletron Robo Skull. He designed the original Palatoy Robo Skull. So it's cool to see him, connecting with the next generation of where they're going with that.
I'm definitely going to take some time out of my schedule, sit down and meet with this guy, and hopefully at least get a picture with him. If not some
Yeah.
kind of memento of the moment because he's just such a fantastic guy. I think I bought the signed book, G-Force. I bought the My Palatoy Story book signed by him. Should I bring it and have him sign it again? Would that be weird? I don't know. Because I bought the signed one, I think. And just so you know, on Saturday, 5 p.m. to 6:30, you've got a Joe Fest, Joe Fest June with a Punk with Toys, a toy kind of mood, Tony's Figs, and this guy with the beard that I just subscribed to. I forget his name. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I forget your name, but I did subscribe to him recently. It has
It'll be
a
a fun
beard is
show.
in his name, yeah. But it's going to be a fun show. That'll be a great thing. Breakfast with the Sarge. That's Sunday
You,
morning.
yeah, you attended that last year. Had
I
fun.
did. It was pretty cool. We were all very hungover, so we were saying it would be great if they did evening with Sarge, and you got to, sit down and have dinner with them, share a couple brewskis, and and kind of let it peter out because it was brutal getting there super early, but it's well worth it if you want to hang out and hear some really cool stories from the Sarge. Super 7 is going to be at Joe Fest. I know this is, some people not optimistic about their offerings. Apparently, they're going to
No.
be doing O rings. I'm willing to take a look at them. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see. I'm curious. I know people. All right. Yes, Bjorn, you're a good boy and you weren't hungover. All right. We're all bad people. Thank you for making me feel bad. Um, they got the 1/12 scale Order of the Crimson Moon hooded person figure. um,
Yeah,
interesting.
this is another fresh monkey fiction innovation that's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah. So this is going to be fun. That's 1/12 scale. So
Mm-hmm.
this one is just fantastic. This is the Bullet Man. So Black
Is
Jet is the here he is,
the new
$30.
nemesis. Yeah,
Black Jet and the Sky Pirates. You get a Black Jet, comes with both helmeted and unmasked, plus the parts you need to make all of his deadly Sky Pirates in 1/18 scale.
very
Um,
cool.
totally up my alley. I love the Bullet Man from last year. Jim, did you get your Bullet Man yet? I think it's in transit, right?
It is in transit, I believe.
Okay.
It's one of the packages that are coming this way.
This is definitely one that I'll be picking up. And if you want to know more about this photography, by the way, is just I think it says photo by Eddie Merkin. Eddie Merkin did these, and these photos just look fantastic. I mean, tell me you don't want to buy them just based on that photo. Like, I just
Oh
think
yeah,
it's so freaking cool. Look at this, facing off against the Bullet Men. So nice. Ed Hellman from Devil's Bargain Toys will be on with
tonight.
Outermultiverse tonight at 7 p.m. That's an interview you're not going to want to miss. So definitely, link is in the description. I think Bjorn put a link in the chat earlier, and it's going to be great. Jeff was saying he hopes the Super 7 O-rings are good. I do like the reaction Joe's if they were cheaper. I like some of their, they go kind of out there and they have some good like design choices. Like they definitely hit some of that cartoon stuff. So I'm like I said, I'm not optimistic just based on past offerings, but I'm hopeful that maybe there'll be something good. I don't know. Yeah, that totally was not Hooded Cobra Commander because we
No.
all know that he can't exist. Delta 17 is going to be representing, but apparently Ken told me he has a lot of offers for people to help. So initially I was going to help out maybe Friday night or during the busy times or just so they could take a bathroom break, jump behind the booth there and just, help them sling some action figures if it gets busy enough. But he said he has a lot of volunteers. A lot of people have offered to help. So my services may not be as required as I thought, but still there, still helpful. If any way I could help them out, this is their big launch. They're going to be announcing their 1.5, their Wave 1.5 figure. They're going to be, I mean, I love this photo by, was that Emerald Knight photography? So great. He added the little glow effects to the eyes. Looks so awesome. And then they have the exclusive Crimson Okami, which was based on the original concept art for the Okami. But they have kind of become like, these are like the elite Okami guards that, Shadow Dragon will have with him at all times. So you got to buy two, which I'll definitely be doing. It's going to be great. So the Okami Elite Century Joefest exclusive will be at the table and available. And really good news. The comic will be available at Joefest. They figured it out. First issue of the comic will be at Joefest. So
Awesome.
pick up issue 1, pick up any of the figures. If you haven't picked them up yet, you'll get a chance to check those out. Pick up the Joefest exclusive and take a look at the Wave 1.5 figure that's going to knock your socks off. He's really cool, and you're really going to like it. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Beta Red Bomb, yeah, Crimson Okami looked nice. Beginning of that figure as well. My want list is getting long. My need list is much more manageable. Yes, I know. The Crimson Okami have better processors and more RAM. Yeah, they have a turbo button on the side of them. Yeah. And with that, I think what I'm going to do here, though, is just go ahead and let's just pull up the Joefest page and just take a look at it. Because here's some exclusives like 1 hour ago this was posted. So, I couldn't be And it looks like they've got, this is the Joefest exclusive classified Dawn Maureen figure. She's the one that took over for Snake Eyes, and like Snake Eyes also like lives in her brain or something, right? In the comics. I didn't really follow it,
Yeah,
but
it's complicated, but
it's
yeah.
complicated, but she's like the successor to, oh, long live Snake Eyes, it says. Yeah, she's like the second Snake Eyes. So
Or
it looks,
third. There have been a few.
yeah, it looks like they, how did they make her? This is an exclusive. Um, I don't know. Looks great though. Limited to 25 sets. It's got the figure sticker, 25 sets only at 140 each though. That is, whew,
Ouch.
yeah. I mean, it's cool and everything. And then look at that. Joe Fest wants to wish you a happy Father's Day. So, Rock of Awok. Animal Warriors of the Kingdom will be there. So that's cool. They got the Primal Series 2 on Kickstarter now. So check those out and stop by the booth. Those guys are great. Here's a little double post. This is something that we've got to talk about. The parachute drop. Marauders Gun Runners is supplying a few dozen of these Z-Force paratroopers and this special parachute. They will be dropping them inside, located directly outside our registration tables. We'll be dropping these awesome figures as well as some t-shirts for you to catch. The event starts at the conclusion of the floor closing on Friday, June 21st at approximately 8 p.m. You're welcome to join us to drop your own figures as well. I don't think you'd be getting those back, right? Marauder Z-Force paratroopers will drop without their gear. You'll have to go get their gear later at the booth if you happen to snag one. This will be available for sale at the Marauders booth if you don't want to go through the Stampede. It looks really awesome. I love it. And then they have some more details on Make a Marauder event, also new to Joefest this year. So
Cool.
Pretty cool. I am not going anywhere near this event. Hell no. No, thank you. 100%. I do not like crowds or like people rushing in to get stuff, like the trampling. No thanks. I'm staying away. I think it would be really fun if they did like a parachute drop or even like you could throw a plane or something. Like that would be a fun event to see like who goes the farthest or something. But that whole thing where like they drop something and then everyone runs in to get them. No thanks. I hate that. I don't like that at all. So what do you think? Is this something you'd like, Jim?
Not my cup of tea. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't like the crowd idea and people throwing things at me. But it's a cool figure. Hopefully the parachutes work. We'll see.
Yeah, you just get beamed in the head with a figure, then someone else grabs it, and you just left with a lump. Gojatrons with me. Dropping free toys into a crowd sounds like a horrible idea. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm looking at if we could. I should have pulled up pictures of just the line to get in last year, and there's got to be 200 people or more on that line just to get in, filling that whole lobby that they're going to be dropping these in. So if you got 24, right, and you got 200 people there, what's that? 10% of the people are going to be able to grab one, and then you're going to have.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I like Beta Ray saying they're going to have some at their booth as well. And if you like the Z Force idea, it's definitely an homage to the Palatoy colors. It's going to be very cool. It's a cool figure.
I think it's a cool idea, but I really also just dread it. I'm not going to be anywhere near it. I'll be setting up for the lobby swap. That's because it starts at 8. It starts right at the end of the show. So I'll just be up at my room and getting my stuff for the lobby swap. And then I'll just go buy one.
Yes.
Let's spin in the Great Turkey Drop.
Oh, yeah. On WKRP in Cincinnati.
Concussions heal. Go for it. That lobby is like only 2 floors. Yeah, it is. It's like that mezzanine with the elevators and the causeway that goes over to the hotels. So yeah, I better head to work. Unfortunately, have a good
See you, Retro Tinker.
All right, man. Have a good one at work. I don't know. This is just me, man. If this is the thing, you like to fight people in a crowd for free action figures, go for it. Like I said, I'd rather just do it a
Yeah,
different way.
it sounds like a Black Friday event.
Yeah, I cannot stand those. I just do not like them. Here's a cool one. Toy Collector magazine will be there with a little free tote bag. So it
Nice.
says the first 500 folks through the door will get a reusable Toy Collector tote bag and a copy of our latest issue. That sounds fun, right?
Yeah, especially
Yeah.
featuring Time Bandits.
Yeah. And then they'll also have, you can subscribe to their magazine and check them out. That's really cool. I like that. I love toy magazines back in the day. We've got the Ramen Toy Aces of Aviation figures will be at Joe Fest. Here's a picture. Uh, yeah, very nice. Very nice. Very cool.
Yeah, nicely done. Cool helmet designs.
We've got this place called Roma Collectibles. We'll have a exclusive Mary Mercenary Femme Trooper. Looks like she is a female Cobra officer. $25 each. She will be working the Roma booth all weekend. So if you ask politely, she'll probably sign it for you. Oh,
Nice.
okay. So this is like an homage to Mary Mercenary cosplay. Oh, okay. I didn't know who she was, but they did a figure
She's
for her.
a
That's cool.
femme
Okay.
trooper.
All right. All right. And they also have this one. Roma's doing a Skeletron knockoff, a custom stalker. This character, who I forget his name, but I think it's on another post, and they'll be at that booth. Cool. So stop by Roma Collectibles and pick up your exclusives. Raging Spoon Toys will be there with their complex dioramas. Yeah, I've seen.
It's like a modular set you can put together in different forms.
I bought one in Joefest 21, and I still haven't put it together because I suck. So, yeah, maybe this year I'm gonna give them a like. Maybe this year I'll get it together. I'll get my crap together. G.I. Joe news. Super 7 owner Mr. Brian Flynn and new on Joe. He's coming to. No.
Yeah. Before we jump into that, you want to give Zaymot your Instagram so he can hook up with you?
Yeah. So just Wilhelm Toy and Hobby on Instagram, or if you'd rather just email me, it's 118actionuniverse@gmail.com.
There you go.
It's all one word, just 118actionuniverse at Gmail. But yeah, if you want to hit me up on, excuse me, Instagram, that'd be great. Yeah. Oh, geez. Oh my God. And that is, I am like, ooh, that stung. That was like one of those sneezes. That is stinging. It's cool. Oh, so here it is, available at Joe Fest. 12 sets available. That's this one here. It's called Cyber Croak Customs. That beautiful work. I mean, look at that ship. Those translucent missiles, the line work, the panel work on that ship just looks amazing.
Very nicely done.
Yeah, very nicely done. But it's a costly one. So they only have 12 sets available at $350 each. I cannot afford these. Yeah. So it's a boxed Witch Jet, a carded pilot, an 11x17 poster. Beautiful work, but just way out of my price range. I cannot afford that. But if I was a millionaire or I won the lottery, hell yeah, I'd buy that. Like I said. So we're looking at Raging Spoon again. Destro's Toy Den will be there. Augusta Book Exchange. We got some. I think Chad just built one of these. Pappy's Toys will be there. Here's more. Destro's Toy Den. They're doing an event here featuring various G.I. Joe vehicles for sale that have been installed with custom LED lighting. This glow event is kind of cool. Those look really sharp. You see that? That is nice. That's really well done. That's a good idea. It's like breathing new life into your old toys there. Here's another one. Sponsored by Destro's Toy Den is Tim Dunnigan. He is Captain Power from the TV show. Yeah, that's going to be fun. That's going to be great. He'll be a guest as well. That glow thing is kind of a cool idea. I like that. Well, you've got Mark G. Gerwig, Michael Kleppinger, and Artoine Pori. Uh, the 3D GI Joe 3D printing guys. They do podcasts pretty much every week. They're going to be doing a panel. I enjoy their stuff. Mark has designed a lot of really great items. He's the one. I think he's done stuff for Valorverse, some of the weapons.
Oh, okay.
What's his company?
Mark II Design.
Yeah, Mark II Design. Yeah, that's Mark Gerwig. Yep. Really cool stuff. He's made some really fantastic items. I actually bought the 1/18 scale Optimus Prime in truck form STL file from him like 2 years ago after Joe Fest, and I still haven't printed it. So, because I suck. There you go. But yeah, really nice stuff. There we go. 1 week. That was 4 days ago. So, yeah, less than a week. So, Fist will be there. Here's another one. They're doing gliders. This will be GI Jason, I believe, is the name, and he'll have classified PVC gliders available. They're 1/8.
Interesting.
Yeah, for 6-inch scale. These are going to be at a booth, so that's fun. So those are probably great for display, right? They're not going to fly. They're PVC. This is Pappy's Toys, just a little teaser. There's our custom class. There's the a nice photo. Here's all the collectibles, so you could see. I think this has all their names. No, it doesn't. Does this have their names? No. Oh, okay. Well, those exclusives will be at the Roma booth. And there's Tim Dunnigan. Operation Monster Force has this nice exclusive. Did you see this?
The translucent. They're going to have 2 figures, I believe, for Joe Fest. So Dracula. I can't remember if the other one is Van Helsing.
These are purchased. No, I think it's the.
That's right. The Hidden King, Forgotten King. Yeah,
Forgotten King. Each one will come bagged. Limit 1 per day.
Nice.
So yeah, 1 per day you could pick up of these. But yeah, that looks really nice. That's the Blood Prince Dracula and Forgotten King. That is really nice.
Translucent's really neat. And at least we're going to have a chance to get hands on to see what these figures are like, since there's been kind of a delay in getting them out.
Yeah, that is really nice. Pre-order coming soon. Battle Action Force Deluxe Treasury Editions.
Nice.
I don't think that'll be at the show, but and then I guess Morgan Lofting, she was a voice actor, right, for the G.I. Joe show, the cartoon. She will not be attending, but she'll be back next year. I think Brian Shearer will be there. I think we got it. I think that's everything, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
That's all the exclusive. Oh, there's this one that we haven't seen yet. Riot Press is doing American Ninja X, debuting at Joe Fest. So this will be a Kickstarter, I believe, but there'll be a model there that you can check out, and that's the American Ninja X. I believe that is in. And here's the stealth.
Yeah, it's going to be a 1/12 scale. I believe the Stealth Wing by Ramen is going to be in the original scale of the mask figures.
It is,
100%.
200 units, 180 while stock lasts. So that's pretty cool.
Really neat.
Will they fly? No, they will not fly. They're PVC. Only a couple panels you're interested in. I really want to go to the. There's going to be a Robot Chicken panel. There was one on Sci-Fi diorama building. I want to check out. There's a couple good panels. Forgotten King, Jinx. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Looks good though. Yeah, Ramen's going to have something else there too. I don't know if you saw it, but we talked about Bob Regan. We talked about Super 7. We talked about this.
Yeah, Ace is probably going to bring a few things for the show.
Yeah, he's also showing off that new Mad Max looking. Here it is. This guy's called Storm Rider. He's a dreadnought, classified scale dreadnought. Storm Rider. There it is. I knew there was a name somewhere. Scrolling. Oh, here's Ramen Toy also. Look at this. This is where's the name? What do they call it? It's the amphibian. What? Can you say it? The amphis?
I can't see it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Can I?
It's a custom tag. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
There's Delta 17 again. There is Night Force Commander Stalker. We've got the Hunter MBT event exclusive limited edition Ramen 112 scale armored tank desert scheme. That's pretty wild, right? 180 shipped within the USA only. Ooh, that's going to be wild, man. They got a lot of really good stuff. Oh, this was our buddies Gaz and Zaz. We're talking with Ed Schumacher. That was a nice show. Go check that out if you want to see a little more about the show. That was nice. Josh Blaylock. He'll be there. He is a writer from A Real American Hero, so he'll be there. That'll be cool. Oh, and he'll have a top secret gift planned for all attendees. Ooh,
cool.
Founder of Devil's Due. Oh, this is going to be nice. We should definitely check that out. That is it, guys. Oh, here it is. The sci-fi diorama guy coming to Joefest. Here it is. Customizing figures. So unique and weathered. He's gonna be doing a panel, which is gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, that's gonna be great. I love this. What is this board he's using with all the little peg holes in it? That's really cool for doing.
I'm sure he'll be talking about that at the panel.
And it's got the little slots in there, so you could put little diorama cards in there. That's really cool. Oh, I like that. That's really nice, and it's in different colors too. I'm curious to. That is interesting. I'd like to see more about that. No, you just need tickets to the show. You just go in. And then, yeah, here's the cleanup crew from Seth Green and John from Robot Chicken. And Matt LaCroix has been instrumental in creating some of the figures for that, for the thing. And they're going to be doing a screening of this short film.
Nice.
That's going to be a good panel to be at. That's going to be a lot of fun. Who is this guy? The Four Horsemen Studio will also be there. That's the one that got canceled. I think. Oh, here's a good one that we haven't seen. No one's talking about this one. Is Strike Force Alpha will have a Joefest exclusive honoring a real American legend. Introducing Strike Force Shadow Warrior. Our first factory grade exclusive will be available at a limited run and only $50 each. This amazing head sculpt was designed by Lone Wolf with weapon and card backs by Joefest's own Anthony Montarella. You can pick these up at the Strike Force Alpha table. And if you look here, nope. Anyway, there's a file card and it shows he's a real American hero. It has all that stuff. So I think we're done with Joefest. Patriot Force will be there. And as you guys may have seen, Patriot Force is launching a new 1/12 scale Kickstarter.
Yeah,
and
it's Chad had an interview with those guys. It's on his channel. Really good.
Yeah, that's going to be really great. And we saw that one of the stretch goals was an It's Chad Xerxes figure with his whole loadout from when he was in the Army. So that's going to be really great. So, you don't want to forget this because this is our buddy Christopher George. He's been on the show. He is going to bring his massive Sky Serpent to Joefest. So one, we'll get to meet Christopher George in person, and two, we're going to get to see his massive Sky Serpent in person as well. And they did a great job with the photography here. It looks like it's in a hangar. It looks so good. Legends of the Hidden Force will be there. There is our man from Fist and Delta 17. So many great things, guys. What are you most excited for? Is there anything that you were looking at that, if you were going, you'd be, you'd have to get?
Yeah, I think the Search for Bigfoot set from Strike Force Alpha would probably be top of my list.
Yeah, that's probably
characters I really love. Yeah,
one of the ones that I stood out to me too, that I like. Fresh Monkey Fiction has a panel. Yep, I'd like to see that.
That'd be interesting.
Well. Yeah. Dio Display is going to be there too. He's one that does all the Fallout stuff. Yeah, and he couldn't be there last year, but the previous 2 years he made wonderful dioramas that I took pictures of and featured. That's something I wanted to share. Really funny that I noticed when I was doing this. So let's go to the Facebook page. And let me just refresh this because it's really funny. When I typed in Joefest, and you could just see from like 2 years ago, like no one knew who I was on Facebook. So
Bjorn is definitely looking forward to the Mr. Clean as well. That's going to be a cool
okay. One. So I just searched for Joefest, and of course, like my posts came up. So this is from 2022 when I went. And
this is a park that's nearby there.
This is about an hour north of Atlanta, so it's about 3 hours from Joefest. But I was going to that meetup, and someone had posted pictures of their GI Joes at this church. It's behind a church. It's got this. It's called the Calhoun Rock Garden in Calhoun, Georgia. If you just Google that. But yeah, I got to go. I went there by myself just after the show, but just so you can see for scale, those are 2 3/4 inch figures at the bottom of this big Coliseum. It's not,
nice.
It's not exactly 1/18 scale, but it's massive. It's really cool.
Works.
Yeah, but I posted these back on June 27, 2022. 0 likes. No one looked at it. I mean, I had it on my Instagram too, but it was just funny. Here's another one that popped up from 2021. This was my Joefest slideshow of my first experience at Joefest, and it's got 2 likes. I don't know who those people are. So.
G-Force says one of his local toy shops, Chromag Toys, will be at the event as well. That's cool.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I got to see Eagle Force back in 2021. These are some prototypes that they had out there. Valiverse. This is before they produced any of the figures. It's just a lot of fun. A lot of cool things I got to see. But it was just funny that, when I just Google Joefest, a lot of stuff from past years came up. And it was just funny.
Bjorn will be representing his toy store, Chucky's, Chucky's Toys. They've been getting in a lot of 1/6 scale Joe stuff recently. He's been showing me. Pretty cool.
Yeah. Let me
Check
ask
out
you
Bjorn's
something.
Instagram.
Bjorn, have you through your promotions? Because I know I've bought a couple items from Chucky's since you started working there. Have you been good to them with getting them some sales? Because I know you post stuff on Instagram sometimes, and you're a good advocate for their store. Gerard Kane, hi, how are you? Welcome. Oh, nice. Okay, so we got a couple other things before we wrap up. Skolo, it's SKO Lotron because he's a knockoff, so he's got the KO. But yeah, he'll be there. I did have some names for these. Okay. These were the ones that Matt LaCroix did with the for Seth Green and the other guy there from the Robot Chicken. Wanted to talk to you guys about the boat challenge. One of the reasons I was asking if you're going to Joefest is I have some of not these. I have some of a mix, an assortment of these and these boats. I picked them up for like $1 a piece back like 5 years ago, and they're still sitting in a box. So if you were interested in doing a custom GI Joe boat for the challenge, and you're going to Joe Fest, send me a message and I'll bring one and hand it to you. So you don't have to buy one. Okay. And I'll just probably have a box of these available if you want to just, but yeah, if you know me, if you know the secret password and you let me know, and it's 118 rules or something like that, I'll give you a boat for free. For the custom challenge, and you want to GI Joe that up, and you want to submit it by 7/28, which is next month. So, Bjorn, I will bring you a boat.
There you go.
A knockoff NFT. So yeah, that's the. Those are just some of the past submissions when I did this contest, like back in 2019. So this will be the second time we're doing this contest, but it was 5 years ago. So yeah, coming soon. No. Additional shows at different times and days. Guys, I am doing the collection reduction Joe Fest Fun Money Drive tomorrow. I will be live tomorrow sometime during the day. I don't know exactly when. Just watch. I'll post it on social before I go. And I'll be sorting out and stacking up some of the stuff that I'm going to bring to Joe Fest with me. Some of the larger items that are kind of hard to ship, I'm going to try and move at Joe Fest. But some of the smaller stuff, if you guys who watch want to grab it, you could just send me a message and I would say I'm going to show it, maybe post them up on Instagram after the live. And if you want to claim it, you can claim it. And then I'll ship them out by Wednesday. So yeah, there'll be a lot of cool stuff and really good deals for my toy friends. So we'll check that out. After Joe Fest, we will be doing some those lost hauls, the forgotten hauls that I bought and forgot about. Some figure ER with some special guests joining us. That'll be a lot of fun and more 118 things and stuff. So no show, obviously, next Sunday. But I might go live during the show and just show you guys around or something. I don't know. That might be fun, right? I could just, and it's not going to be a great audio or anything, but maybe I could just go live and
right. If nothing else, get some footage and we'll edit something together.
After the show. Who knows? I might go live after hours and show you what some of these people are really like. No, I'm kidding. Get everyone hammered. And then want to say thank you to all our Patreon and channel members, guys. I think it's really nice of you guys to support us. It really helps out. We appreciate it. Not required, but greatly appreciate it. So thank you. And if this is your first time here and you haven't, please subscribe for more 118 action. This is the 118. Thank you so much. Anyone have any questions or anything that they wanted to go over before we end the show? Oh, and Scotty, yeah, since I didn't do a show last week, he picked up a 112 figure. So he said every time he doesn't see a 118 on Saturday on a Sunday, he winds up collecting a different scale. Scotty, I hope that doesn't happen. But yeah, just hit me up, guys, if you're if you're going to be at the show and you want to get together. That'd be fun. Make sure you watch Beta Ray Bob and Outer
Multiverse. Yep. We'll be looking forward to that.
His friends know him as, I get to call him Audi. Today at 7 for their interview. That's going to be really great. And guys, I will see you tomorrow if you're around, because I'm off all week. I got nothing to do. So I'm going to be stacking, sorting, and selling some toys tomorrow. So it's going to be fun, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great night. And see you soon. Oh, I gotta hit the exit, right? There's like,
yep.
That's how you end the show. Duh. All right. Thanks.